The battle for control of DiMera Enterprises is heating up, and it appears that Xander Kyriakis and Philip Kyriakis may be on the verge of pulling off a stunning corporate coup. However, their path to victory is paved with deception, manipulation, and a few unexpected roadblocks. Will their sinister scheme pay off, or will their enemies strike back before they can take the throne? Let's take a deep dive into the high-stakes drama unfolding on Days of Our Lives. Philip Kyriakis and Xander Kyriakis are determined to expand their power by taking over DiMera Enterprises, a longtime rival to their own family business, Titan Industries. The Kyriakis brothers know that their competition is formidable, with Kristen DiMera fiercely protecting her family's empire. If they want to seize control, they need to play their cards perfectly. The biggest obstacle standing in their way is the DiMera board of directors, which consists mainly of DiMera family members who would never willingly hand over control to the Kyriakis brothers. But Philip and Xander have an ace up their sleeve. They plan to manipulate Mr. Wei Xin, the influential board member who has been grieving the tragic death of his son, Li Xin. Manipulating the grief-stricken Wei Xin. The key to Xander and Philip's plan hinges on exploiting Mr. Xin's vulnerability. Still mourning his son's loss, Mr. Xin has been keeping a lower profile in business affairs. The Kyriakis brothers see an opportunity to sway him by playing on his emotions and sense of disillusionment. If they can convince him that the DiMera family is fractured beyond repair, they might be able to get his crucial support to overthrow Kristen and seize control. Philip, ever the smooth talker, appeals to Mr. Xin's desire for stability, promising that under Kyriakis' leadership, DiMera Enterprises will thrive. Xander, meanwhile, plays the role of the enforcer, ensuring that any potential obstacles are swiftly eliminated. Their pitch is simple. The DiMeras are self-destructing, and the only way to preserve the company's legacy is to remove them from power. Kristen DiMera fights back. Kristen DiMera is not one to sit back and allow her family's empire to be stolen. The cunning and ruthless CEO of DiMera Enterprises is quick to sense the threat posed by Xander and Philip. She knows they are after her company, and she's determined to stop them at all costs. Kristen begins rallying the DiMera board members, warning them that the Kyriakis brothers are plotting a hostile takeover. She seeks support from her remaining allies, including E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, and Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish. But both men have their own agendas. With the DiMera family constantly at war with each other, Kristen finds herself in a precarious position. If she can't unify the board, she may lose the company to her longtime rivals. Vivian Alamain returns, with a dangerous scheme as if the power struggle wasn't chaotic enough. A familiar face resurfaces in Salem. The legendary Vivian Alamain, Louise Sorrell, returns to town with a secret agenda of her own. No stranger to corporate games, Vivian has always had a vested interest in Titan and DiMera Enterprises, and she sees the ongoing war as an opportunity to claim her own piece of the empire. Vivian reaches out to Philip, offering her assistance in taking down Kristen. But Philip knows better than to trust his unpredictable and scheming mother. Is Vivian really on his side, or is she playing both ends against the middle for her own gain? Philip's betrayal, a secret that could destroy everything while Philip and Xander appear to be working as a team. There's a dark secret brewing beneath the surface, one that could shatter their alliance forever. Philip has been hiding a critical piece of information from his brother, a forged letter that misled Xander into joining Titan Industries in the first place. If Xander ever finds out that Philip tricked him, all bets are off. Xander has never been one to take betrayal lightly, and when he inevitably discovers the truth, Philip may find himself facing a far deadlier enemy than Kristen DiMera. Could this deception ultimately lead to the downfall of their partnership and their entire plan? Will Xander and Philip succeed in their ruthless corporate takeover, or will Kristen outmaneuver them and keep the company in DiMera hands? How will Mr. Xin's grief influence his final decision? And will Philip's secret betrayal bring the entire operation crashing down? Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives to see how this explosive power struggle unfolds. One thing is certain, Salem is about to be rocked by a corporate war unlike anything we've seen before. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Xander Kyriakis still in the dark about the forgery, but the truth won't stay hidden forever. Secrets and deception have always been a staple in Days of Our Lives. But Xander Kyriakis remains oblivious to one of the most damning lies unfolding right under his nose. Unbeknownst to him, his entire world has been built on a foundation of betrayal orchestrated by none other than his own brother, Philip Kyriakis. But for how much longer can those involved in the cover-up keep the truth buried? Philip Kiriaki's biggest lie, a forgery that could destroy lives. Philip Kiriakis has always been a man willing to bend the truth for his own benefit, but this time his actions have crossed a dangerous line. To manipulate the situation in his favor, he forged a letter, one that could shatter the fragile peace in the Kiriakis family and reignite old rivalries. At first, Philip believed he had successfully covered his tracks. With the backing of his ever-loyal mother, Kate Roberts, his deception remained hidden. Kate, never one to shy away from meddling in her son's affairs, made it her mission to protect him. Not only did she shield Philip from potential fallout, but she also went so far as to manipulate Vivian Alamain into staying away. The long-standing feud between these two formidable women is legendary, and Kate knew exactly how to play the game to ensure Vivian wouldn't interfere. But keeping such a monumental lie under wraps isn't easy. As more people uncover the truth, the chances of the secret exploding into the open grow by the day. More people know the truth, but they're keeping quiet. Philip may have thought his forgery would remain undiscovered, but that illusion was short-lived. Sarah and Stephanie both uncovered the deceit, and they now find themselves trapped in a precarious position. On one hand, they know that revealing the truth to Xander could result in catastrophic consequences. Xander isn't known for his measured reactions, and if he were to learn the full extent of his brother's betrayal, it could push him to the brink. Stephanie and Sarah have decided for now to remain silent. But this choice is fraught with risk. Sarah, as Xander's wife, understands the danger of keeping such a colossal secret from him. She knows that if he ever finds out she was aware of the forgery and said nothing, it could irreparably damage their marriage. Xander has struggled with trust in the past, and Sarah's silence could be perceived as the ultimate betrayal. Stephanie, on the other hand, is caught in the middle of yet another Kiriakis family scandal. She knows that keeping the truth hidden could protect Philip for now, but at what cost? She's seen firsthand what Xander is capable of when he feels betrayed, and the thought of what he might do if he finds out the truth is terrifying. How long can the secret stay buried? Secrets have a way of surfacing in Salem, and this one is no different. The tangled web of lies surrounding Philip's forged letter can only hold for so long before it unravels. With so many people now in on the deception, the truth is bound to come out sooner rather than later. The question isn't if Xander will find out, but when and what he will do once he knows the full story. Will he lash out at Sarah for keeping such a monumental secret from him? Will his fury drive him to take extreme measures against Philip? And what about Kate? She has long been Philip's fiercest protector, but even she can't control every variable. If Vivian were to somehow learn about the forgery, all bets would be off. Vivian Alamain is waiting, and she has a plan. Vivian may be locked away in Statesville for now, but anyone who knows her understands that she is never truly out of the game. Rumors suggest that she's been plotting her return to Salem, and when she does, she won't be coming back empty-handed. Vivian has a long history with the Kiriakis family, and she knows better than anyone that Philip's so-called integrity is nothing more than a carefully crafted illusion. If she catches wind of the forgery, she'll waste no time using it to her advantage. A schemer like Vivian doesn't sit idly by when there's an opportunity to shake things up. With Kate as one of her longtime rivals, exposing this deception could be the perfect way to exact revenge. The calm before the storm. For now, Xander remains blissfully unaware of the treachery surrounding him. But Days of Our Lives fans know that Salem's secrets never stay hidden for long. With so many people holding onto the truth, someone is bound to crack under the pressure. When that happens, Xander's reaction could have devastating consequences for his marriage, his family, and possibly even for Philip's safety. Will Sarah and Stephanie continue to keep quiet, or will guilt force them to confess? Will Xander seek revenge the moment he learns the truth? And how will Vivian's inevitable return shake things up? One thing is certain, the Kiriakis family is standing on the edge of a powder keg, and it's only a matter of time before it explodes.